panel. We have a lot to share with you all. So let's get this started. Trey, want to take it away?
Alright, folks. So, who here knows what Mythicon is? Decent amount of you. Okay, we got some return audience members. That's nice to see. Alright, for those of you who don't know what Mythicon is, we are an upcoming anime, video game, and comic book convention in 2013. It's the weekend of August 24th. And we have got some awesome stuff planned for you guys. We have a lot of shows set up. We're kind of bringing that Tampa Bay formula here to the Orlando area for you guys who enjoy that stuff. And we're planning on bringing a whole new level of immersiveness and breathing life into characters in ways that have never been done before, and trying to bring the world that you guys love so much to you in a completely new way. So why don't we tell them where we're at?
All right. We are located at the beautiful Doubletree by Hilton Orlando at SeaWorld. It's a very spacious place. We actually have 3 separate buildings set up for Mythicon. It's going to be one building consisting of main events, vendor's room, artist alley, and autograph sessions. Another building for registration and all the panels, and another building for the VIP room. So literally where you're going, you're there for a specific purpose. The room rate will be at $99 a night. We worked that out greatly with the hotel. They were very copacetic about that. And there's actually going to be free Wi-Fi in the rooms. So that's
best part.
And well, the best part about Doubletree is
you get a free cookie when you walk in.
Anytime you go to the front register, well, not register,
Warm.
front desk.
Specifically, they have to be warm, fresh baked.
Oh yeah, so like at the front desk, you ask for a cookie even if you're not staying at the hotel, and they shall give you a free chocolate chip cookie. And you know, we could say a lot of things about the hotel and how great it is. So we're gonna do something that actually hasn't been done in a while. I heard that it was done in the previous years. We're gonna actually do a public walkthrough of the hotel for anybody who's interested. It's gonna be for 20 candidates. It's gonna be opening up on this Monday? Yep. This Monday, and we're actually gonna be walking you through the hotel, showing you what we have planned for Mythicon and all the specific locations. And you may get some hidden info, maybe not. Yeah. You never know.
Spoilers.
Like, all I can say is a beautiful location, and we're lucky to have it, but it's for you all to decide. All right, and then we're gonna start off with our character list. We have a special event. It consists of a Homestuck Show brought to you by the Cospians, and this is Marissa, the director.
Hi, as Aiden said, I am Marissa, and I am the director of the Homestuck Show entitled S. John Enter Mythicon. My director is currently taking part in an interactive event throughout the convention. He's currently in a Bakuna panel. So I'm just going to tell you about the Cospians and a little bit about the show and the characters. So, okay. The Cospians is not anything sort of like exclusive. If you like to cosplay and you like to act, you fall under this cosplay thespian conjoined category. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, so anyway. Words, alright. So, more about the show, just a general poll. How many of you in here have read Homestuck? How many of you are familiar with Homestuck? Like, you know, just know of it. How many of you dislike it? That's okay. just curious. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter if you've read or if you've you just have heard of it. You could have read it. You could have read the whole thing, or just Act 1, because the show is self-contained, and it starts off with a young boy who stands in his room. What is the name of this young boy?
Sounds creepy.
John Egbert. Player 1 is John Egbert. He's one of the first lords that we have. Known at home for audition in our show.
John, close this door gets locked. Loser.
It's now good to know.
They like stuck a book in it earlier. Where did the book go?
I can't let the doors close completely. You can see crack of it. Sorry.
Alright, we can live with them.
Actually,
Let them in.
Also, wrist check, please.
You know me, bro.
I know, cool. What's up? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin that.
Dude, you're good. Yeah, you're not bad. You're good.
Thank you.
Okay. So anyway, where was I? John Egbert. Okay. So as for our auditions, we are going to have John Egbert, and he is going to be accompanied by one of his really good friends. Well, okay, that's the first bad guy. My bad. Okay.
It's great that they're friendly.
Yeah, you're
They're not actually friendly. I lied. Backsteps. Okay. The opposing side is going to be led by none other than the leader of the Midnight Crew, Spade Slick. So, who would John and Slick be without some companions? Rose Lalonde and Diamond Droog. Okay, so Slick's second right-hand man is Diamond Droog, who will also be up for audition, and Rose Lalonde, who is the poised, articulate young lady who is one of John's very close friends. But I think that we need a couple more characters, because you can't have a show with just 4 characters, so we also decided to include none other than one Dave Strider. Dave Strider. Okay, not this Dave Strider, he's just up for audition. And also
You're just a model.
just model Dave Strider. This could be
Time shenanigans.
Yes. This and you too could be so lucky. Okay. And on the other side, with the Midnight Crew, is Clubs Deuce, the short, somewhat airheaded, explosive young member of the Midnight Crew. And I think we need a couple more. We need Jade Harley! Yay! So we can complete our little quartet, because there are 4 members of the 4 kids, and there's also 4 members of the Midnight Crew. So who other to bring in than Hearts Boxcars, who really hates time travel. But, you know.
I think him and the doctor would work out great.
Him and Diane really wouldn't really work out, but that's okay. So what the show is actually going to contain is going to be these 4 kids. John actually ends up leaving his house. He's not actually Homestuck, spoiler. And he ends up entering Mythicon, if you couldn't tell by the title. But Spade Slick and his gang follows him through. So they're going to have some shenanigans, and they're going to see who can actually beat out the other guy. We also have, along with these 8 characters so far, we have a couple of other things to add. There are stage trolls. No trolls are actually scripted, like specifically scripted in the show. However, instead of being a stage hand, if you get the part of a stage troll, you don't have to make up yourself or with your hands or anything. Probably just your face. But you get to be a stage troll, so you get to help out with backstage, handling props, and doing all the fun side of the backstage scene. But what fun would it be if I just told you who all the characters were? We have 4 secret characters. So in case any of those 8 or being a stage troll doesn't really interest you, you can actually just audition anyway, and we will still consider you for these 4 secret roles that I'm never going to reveal, not until the show. So that gives you incentive to come.
Or until orientation to the 4 people that got them.
Or the orientation, but to people who don't actually audition, Speaking of auditions, our auditions will be held mostly online through sending them to an email. And they will open January 1st, and they will remain open until April 13th, 2013. Isn't that a familiar date? Yeah, it's John's birthday. So as far as attending live auditions, we are hoping to attend the first weekend of Mythicon's live auditions, and probably maybe the first day of that second weekend. And I think that's it.
Sweet. Let's go with our next show. Just a quick notice, I'd like to give her a hand. Like all the practices for the Mythicon shows will be held in Orlando. We're just finishing up details with the parks, so that information will be going up online and through Facebook as soon as everything is confirmed, because we don't want to lie to you. It's gonna. From there, we're going to go with our first show, Untold Tales. This is a special event going in the main events room. It's going to be a Thursday night show exclusively for those who pre-registered their ticket. The show was created because I know many people pre-registered their ticket, come on Thursday, and either have to leave or not do anything except go into their room and just hang out with their friends. Well, this show is just a special thank you for pre-registering and a little more motivation to come out on Thursday night. The show is going to be themed Fate's Day Night, and it's actually going to be a dinner theater. The concept with Untold Tales is the what if concept. What if a certain event didn't happen? So with the theme of Fate's Day Night, what if the Holy Grail hadn't been destroyed? And that what is more to come? Well, a few more details of the show is that it's a dinner theater. And all the special guests, well, several of the special guests that we've invited are going to be attending that dinner. And there's a special pass that you may purchase to actually have dinner with that special guest while watching the show. And you'll also receive a special autograph session only for those passes right after the show, so you can have your one-on-one time with those guests. We'll do a reminder right after this. But first off, for Untold Tales, we have Shido and Mia. After that, we have Saber. We have Rin Tosaka. Along with that, we have Archer. And we have Elias Via von Eidsberg. I think I mispronounced that name. And we have Berserker. Following that up, we have Mato Shinji. And we have Ryder. We also have Soichiro Kizuki. And Caster. And Kire Kotomine. With Lancer. And Gilgamesh. And that'll finish up the Untold Tales. I'll pass it off to another main event, Broadway anime.
Yes.
All right. So, who here likes musicals? All right. Who here?
Put your hand down, Henry.
Who here likes pirates? Who here likes ninjas?
Me.
Who here thinks they're pirates? And who here thinks they're a ninja?
I'm a ninja.
All right.
I'm not even here.
So,
Oh no, I can't see you.
tapping into all those glorious things that we all love and hold dear, we bring you Broadway anime. For our first year, we're going to be doing Romeo and Juliet. A classic tale that I think everyone here is familiar with. So, as you probably all guessed from my series of questions, not only is it Romeo and Juliet, but it's Pirates versus Ninjas Romeo and Juliet. We're going to bring you all our cast list tonight, but before I do that, let me introduce someone who's helping me out, a very special friend of mine. This is Chelsea. She is my assistant director. Together, we are happily creating this show for you all. Now, without much further ado, we're going to bring you the cast list of our characters. Now, starting off, who better than to start off the show than our Romeo and Juliet? Naruto Uzumaki and Nami from One Piece.
Yes! I don't.
Now, who here wants to know what parts people will play in the Romeo and Juliet story? And who here just wants to know what the characters are?
Me too.
I'll tell you both. Alright, moving on, we have on our lovely little list Tsunade from Naruto and Neko Robin from One Piece.
Nico,
My apologies.
He really wants to.
They will be playing the heads of the Montague and Capulet families. Moving on through the list, please. Next up, we have Haruno Sakura from Naruto with
that makes me
Sanji from One Piece.
That makes me angry.
Haruno Sakura will be playing the role of Rosalie. For those who are familiar with the Bard's play. Sanji will be playing none other than Tybalt.
everyone.
It's better and better. It's for Crucio. Who's the sassy black man?
After that, we have Jiraiya
Sassy black man. Have you seen that version? Yeah.
Baltair from
Balthier.
Forgive my accent.
Shoot. Throw my shoe.
Here,
Balthier
here,
from
cheat sheet.
Final Fantasy. From Final Fantasy. Moving on. We have Sosuke Sagara.
You just saw it, dude.
Yeah, just shut up.
From Sengoku Basara, if any of you are familiar with that series.
I love that game.
Followed by Chopper.
Chopper playing. Kurt. He's gotta try out. He'll do it all.
We also
Okay, is there any Kenshin fans in here? Yeah. Okay. Then you guys might like this one.
Am I gonna throw shit at you? I'm gonna throw shit at you.
we're having Misao from Rurouni Kenshin. Along with Vice from Skies of Arcadia. Continuing on. CL Phantom Hive playing our Prince.
Of course.
Prince, if you're familiar with the Bard's Tale. Along with
Okay, good.
Oh my god. Yes.
Can anybody guess who he's playing?
I wonder. He's Romeo. Exactly. That's Romeo. I see it. It looks just like
continuing
him.
on.
And seals were meant to love, right?
Last but not least, we have in our list
We're making this happen.
Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII. Along with
Oh no. Oh.
Guybrush Threepwood. Who here's a Monkey Island fan? Well, it's a little bit of an indie game, but for those who are familiar with it, know that it's a fairly good game. For those who aren't, I suggest you look into it. You might find a few good laughs out of it.
It's actually a fun game.
Alright, and that's going to conclude our list of characters. We have several, and I mean several, secret characters in our list that we are not telling you about at all.
And we're in the stations.
But keeping in tune with the theme of giving our stagehands a little extra something to do with themselves, so that you guys know that if you do audition and you get stagehand role, you will not be bored by any shape, way, or means. Our stagehands will be divided into pirates and ninjas. Our ninjas are going to be Anbu, and our pirates, well, you'll just have to wait and see.
The buggy pirates. Do the buggy pirates. Do it. Die. Oh god. Hand will be there.
He was gonna chillax sitting down like, yeah, mission accomplished.
It's like, yeah, I got this done, now the next show.
Alright, back to me for some reason. Hi everyone again. I just realized I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Adam. I'm going to be the director for the Untold Tales and the Dummy and Ninja Butt Show. And this is my assistant director, Matt. Matthew Diaz.
He's dummy, he's ninja butt. Oh god.
Actually,
Oh god, what happened?
He's dummy.
All right.
I'm assistant.
So the concept with this show, and I honestly don't remember how I came up with this show.
That was a late night.
The concept for the show is, like, first off, it's a parody of a fight show. It's the first concept because we've seen fight shows being straight up. We've seen fight shows combined with musicals. Combat musical maybe over there.
Hi, Henry. We're gonna make fun of your show mostly.
And so the one thing that I felt was lacking, that was missing in the community, and another fun event would be a parody of a fight show. So you're gonna see a whole bunch of characters, but there's a twist to it. these characters are actually going to be secondary or backup characters. The one that are always the go-to guys, but never get that airtime that they always wanted to. And essentially, the show is the adventures of the dummy, played by Luis Gonzalez over here, and Ninja Bud, played by this guy for some reason.
Played by this guy for some reason.
For some reason. And it's just gonna be, every year is gonna be set up to be a year of shenanigans, like a mishap that happens, and we need a certain amount of teams to help us out. But these teams require to be from the same universe. So, what teams can be from the same universe?
Say that and then
Yes.
Alright, so the first team we have is Team Dragon Ball. With our first character, Krillin.
Yes.
Our next character, Tien. And our last character, Shiatsu. Katsu.
He's up the show.
I'm sorry, Jimmy, I have your card too. Alright.
Following up with that, we've got Team Final Fantasy 13,
Yeah.
composed of Zaz, Hope, and Snow. All the 4-letter names.
And on top of that, we have Team Daredevil. With Daredevil, Elektra, and Black Widow.
Sexy.
And following that up, we have Team Soul Eater, Lord Death, Claire, and Death the Kid. Now, of course, if it's gonna be a battle between me and him, what's up?
Do it. Oh my god.
I didn't hear that.
Make Todd audition. Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Oh god.
Let's just kidnap him now. And
I got the body bag.
let's just go to the next
I have his address.
This show is going to be set up to be a fight, like a fight tournament, in which, you know, like they got to scale to be the grand winner. And obviously, if there's a good guy and bad guy, we need someone in the middle, someone who could be our judge. And he's an old classic from the Spider-Man universe, John Jonah Jameson.
I want that role. Please give me
Can you
that
rock that mustache? She's close, maybe. All right. Well, now moving it on to the next show, the movie mix.
Hey, that's me!
Take it away.
Alright, so the Matrix of Oz is something with the movie mixer. We had this idea where what would happen if two movies collide together, and we wanted it to have different genres of two movies colliding together, so thus came the Matrix of Oz. But instead of just, you know, keeping the same characters from both movies, we're going to rip the whole cast and put in our own from comic books, video games, and anime. So our cast list is Neo being played by Spike Spiegel. Also, we have Trinity being played by Faye Valentine. And that's pretty funny because I think they're going to be busy in 2013.
Yeah, I think they got a chaotic con shindig too.
Yeah. Anyways, we move on to Morpheus, which is going to be played by Samuel Jackson. Just kidding. It's going to be played by Dutch from Black Lagoon.
I got really happy.
Alright, Merry Christmas. Alright, so it's going to be Agent Smith being played by Albert Wesker. You know, I'll see if we can fit that in budget.
Let's make a shadow.
Yeah. So we also have Scyther being played, not the Pokemon Super. For Slade from Teen Titans.
Marissa?
And Alright, so we have Apuck being played by Tupac. Just kidding. It's going to be played by Nathan Drake.
Yes.
We'll bring him back to life. And we also have Switch. It's going to be played by. There you go. See, he can't say names.
Apparently teamwork is the only way we can stop butchering names.
Exactly. So Fundus. And the Oracle is going to be played by Morgan Freeman. A full draw 3 times. But it's going to be played by Madam Web. Friday, May
And Oracle played by Oracle.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Alright, so it's going to be Scarecrow played by Yoshi Aka.
Oh my god! No! If only I had a brain.
And then Tin Woman is going to be played by Dorothy Wainwright. And we also have the Cowardly Lion played by Hercule, or you know as Mr. Satan. We're going to have...
You fucker!
We're going to have the Wicked Witch of the East, or West. From, she's going to come from Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes. Game.
Oh, great.
Make it rain. Make it rain. Give us some butchering names.
Just for you.
Make it rain.
So some special guests. Well, we're going to start off with a few that we've already announced, but from what we saw, there are actually a few people that haven't heard about Mythicon. So just a little recap of some of the guests that we previously announced. We have Shadowfax. We will also be having Ashley Clark. We also have Little Karibo.
Oh my god.
And his wonderful wife, Marianne Miller. And we also have Liam O'Brien.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Who here knows who Liam O'Brien is?
He looks. I have no idea. Okay. How many of you have played Final Fantasy 13-2?
I think I have.
Like
Not a lot. How many have seen Naruto?
How many of you have also played Final Fantasy Dissidia with Kate?
Not a lot.
Okay, let's just go with the list. He is the voice of Dora. He is also the voice of
Jane Highwind from Final Fantasy Jewel of Destiny, and also from Final Fantasy 4. He is also the voice of Caius Ballard from Final Fantasy 13-2.
Yeah, I actually found this out. That he's also the voice of Azura from Azura Wrath.
Yes.
Oh, really? That's so exciting.
He's also the voice of Jushiro Ukitake from Bleach.
We have a few new special guests. One of our special guests is here in the room, Mark Jumachowski.
Mark here will be running our video rooms for us.
Any comments, Mark?
I'm looking forward to it. I'll be running panels too. And if you got any particular suggestions of what you want to see, I would go to the Facebook page for Mythicon and I'll see it because I go there too. So. I want to see visual stuff. No, I will say I am okay running the video room right now here. I volunteered to do it since nobody was doing it for whatever reason. So come and see something. I'm going to run it as late as I can. So, and tomorrow. So. And I'll take suggestions because I don't know what the heck to do. No, typically I won't be like.
Next up we have.
All right, next. guest list?
You know, like we're also a comic book convention, so we needed to, like we felt that we needed to have something into that field. We're glad to have him coming in from thatguywiththeglasses.com is Linkara.
That's my dad.
I can see the resemblance. How old are you again? Okay. All right. And now we're gonna play a special game called Guess That Guess. Did everybody receive a ticket at a raffle ticket? Who did not receive a raffle ticket? All right, we got 1, 2, 3. All right.
So explain the rules.
All right. So we are going to be showing you a clip of this voice actor's work, and we will, after the clip is over, you will call out a raffle ticket, and that person who is chosen will guess that guess. And in the case that you are not able to answer, we have these lovely Jolly Rancher candy canes as consolation prizes. And if you are able to guess it correctly, then you get 1 VIP pass to Mythicon, or exchange it for 2 weekend passes for Mythicon.
Or you can shave his head.
I'll just shave his head.
Yeah, let's shave my head. I do have
Okay, consolation prize, you can shave his head.
I got the razor. You got the razor.
You get to choose the consolation prizes. You get to shave.
You get to choose which head you get to shave.
All right. So let's start off with our first guess. Now remember, it's always on the first voice. This is coming from us from Black Butler. So the first person to guess will be.
So our guest number 592370.
Oh my god.
Are you in the room?
59237.
Oh yeah.
There's your
I
ninja.
guess they left. They're lost.
Yes.
All right.
Trey, there's your ninja.
Our guest number 592368.
You got someone?
All right.
No.
No. All right. So.
Oh,
I don't know if I say it wrong, but it's like Chairman Lee. Something like that.
that is correct. Meet us after the panel to get your information, and congratulations. Well, we got these nice Jolly Rangers.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
So winner number 592350.
We're still going. What?
No.
No one?
We're still going?
Yeah, actually, let me just say it real quick. But yes, Jeremy Lay will be attending Mythicon. She is the voice of Patty from Soul Eater. She is also the voice of, you should know the character. Wait for it. Of Lucy from Fairy Tale.
I'm sorry, but how much was that again?
20,000 jewel.
Take it. Oh, come on. How much is it really worth? Surely you can come to a deal.
Just like, oh damn. Oh god. You can have it for free.
He's also done several roles like Road Camelot, the G Gray Man. And like just a whole bunch of lists I can't really. But yes, go.
All right.
Someone shall take these candy canes home.
Because I got this bad, I got this that's rotting away, so I can't take it.
Well, we did have a special win.
Nobody
Like, she did
wants
guess it right, so that's
like those.
All right, so the person who's gonna win the candy and probably gonna have to fight Matt over here.
Throw them at you.
Okay.
For beating the banana. All right, I'm at 592374.
There's one by your desk, right there.
592374.
Is that you? No. 74?
Sir, I'm
That's you? All right.
All right, step up your plate and fight me.
No. Let go. Fight 30 next week.
Okay, last person needs to fight me.
Can I just fight you anyways?
All right.
I want to fight.
Guest number 592-329.
Well, that's an early one.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Bring it on. Go.
All right, here. You get a punch him.
No, that's unfair.
Hit him.
Do it. Well, that concludes our Mythicon panel. If you
Wait, no.
What side?
Anyone have questions?
Does anyone have any questions for us about the shows or anything?
We just gave
I'll give you one.
You have to fight someone for it.
You're welcome.
All right, is there any other questions?
What's the date?
I'm sorry? Mythicon? Yeah. It is going to be August 23rd through the 25th next year. Auditions will start the first 2 weekends of April. The first 2 weekends. Yep. Any other questions?
More information, stay tuned on the website.
I think. Any other questions? Yes. Oh yeah, we still have more candy.